Hello, everybody.
Your Honor, I'm here with Mr. Hill.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time, I believe it's his request to have this set over until next week.
3 weeks if possible.
Well, maybe. Let me just take a look here. Just stand by here. I'm waiting for some information to come up on my system.
I haven't seen any paperwork. Probable cause statement, complaint, docket.
Just hold on a second, Mr. Hill.
I had to ask the booth 5 times, what's the case number? What's the case number? The fat lady yesterday wouldn't come back to me.
So, all right, the system's moving real slow, so it's taken a bit for me to get the information I'm looking for.
Hi, can anyone say something, please? I couldn't hear anything in the court. Yes.
Mr. Sabian, can you hear me okay, Mr. Sabian?
1 second.
Okay, well, the short answer is yes, the arraignment can be reset. The complaint was filed on yesterday, so we could reset this for arraignment as far as July 29th. So if you'd like a day between now and July 29th, we can do that.
I have to give some preliminary information, Judge or Commissioner Wall.
Well, before you do, before you do that, we're gonna stop and we're gonna address the first issue, which is there was a request to continue the arraignment. So I need an answer to the question. I said, yes, the arraignment can be continued as far as July 29th.
Your Honor, I think without him delivering the preliminary information, I think he was wondering as to why it could not go out any further than the 29th.
Well, because the complaint was filed on July 15th and the time for arraignment after a complaint is filed takes us to July 29th.
1 o'clock has to be, I can be there. What room?
Same one.
Well, I don't know the room. I don't know what room.
Courtroom 2 at 1:30 on July 29th, correct?
And that's in building 2, or have they moved out there just to the 3000 Pacific?
Building
3.
1:30 in courtroom 2 on the 29th. Is that
2 or
correct?
3?
Yeah, all right, we can do that. I don't see any reason why the case has to be accelerated for arraignment.
There's a conflict between TCPD and myself. That was an extended discussion yesterday with a woman who may have identified herself, but she didn't give me a card. She gave me a card that was a green blotch. Her name was not on it. She didn't ever come back to tell me the cause number even. So paperwork I sent in yesterday is blank. Who is the administrator of your court?
All right, and Mr. Hill, have you been served with a copy of the complaint?
No, I have nothing. And I don't know the name of your administrator. Do you know the name of the administrator?
Who filed the complaint in this case?
Can you fax one over here?
The complaint was filed on the 15th.
Do you know if it was served on Mr. Hill?
I know that there was a refusal, so I believe it was served on Mr. Hill because he was going to appear for court yesterday and refused.
Send a copy of the complaint over there to be served on him. All right, we'll get a copy of the complaint, Mr. Hill, and we'll have that served on you.
I did not refuse. I was never called by the court staff. I thought that since she was not able to represent me, that I needed my day room at 3 p.m. So I asked to go to my day room in CD unit. And by the way I asked, that was interpreted as a disruptive conduct. I lost my day room by asking for my day room. That's what happened yesterday.
So the arraignment will be set at Mr. Hill's request to July 29th, which is within the time limits.
You asked.
All right, that'll be all for today, Mr. Hill. We'll see you on the 29th.
Administrator name. Your administrator.
You want to know the court administrator for district court?
The name,
His name's Mr. Frankie Peters.
Frankie, Peters,
Mhm.
6 letters. Mr. Frank.
Okay,
Dankeschön.
that's all for today. We need the room for other court business, Mr. Hill. All right, any others?
Your Honor, I haven't had the chance to talk to Mr. Gardner, but I imagine that his case would be fairly easy to address.
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Gardner needs a new pretrial hearing date. All right, Mr. Gardner, I'm gonna check with you
Yes.
about your address.
No, here's the
Topanga.
thing. Can I just speak? I've sent 2 emails to the city attorney. No response from either one. We've had many hearings. This is crazy. This ticket was written in this ticket. This case, I was charged with it from a ticket that went to warrant. That ticket was written in absentia. So I didn't even know it existed until I was pulled over and told my license was suspended, which I have a California driver's license. I live in California.
Mhm.
And I went and I immediately paid this ticket, which I had no due process on it. I just had to pay it because it was holding my license hostage. I didn't want to walk around with suspended license and not be able to drive. So I paid it immediately. The clerk at Lacey said, "Oh yeah, we'll just inform Department of Licensing and the warrant will be, and you'll be good." Well, turns out you guys are the reason. I can't imagine the only reason. I didn't pay the $160 reinstatement fee for a license I don't need, surrendered when I got my California driver's license. So now we have all this court time, and it just seems that there's an incredible waste of court time. I mean, the city, the people are wasting the court's time because they can't respond to 2 emails. I sent an email on 5/14, and let's see, I sent an email. So going in pro per is like, forget it. They're just, and I knew this, and if you remember, I asked specifically that the city attorney at the time during the hearing tell me on record what email to use. I called the clerk; they gave me the email, so I'm, prosecutor's office at ca.go.wa, whatever it is. Yeah, nothing. I mean, I quite frankly, I think in the interest of justice, you should give me the same action you gave as Mr. Slanger or whatever his name was. Just dismiss this stuff. It's just, I have a valid California driver's license with insurance. So, and
Yeah, I remember you, Mr. Gardner.
Yeah.
And
here we are again.
I can tell you that
it would be nice if the city attorney responded to an email. Aren't they paid to? Don't want us taxpayers pay them? I mean, and you'd think they'd miss one. Okay, how about the second one? Nothing. No interest in resolving this case. No interest in discovery to the defense counsel, which is me. Nothing. No due process. 0. My right to a speedy trial. Obviously, I missed my court dates. I don't know if that resets the clock, but I definitely don't ever want to waive time on this. I just want to get rid of it. It's silly.
Your Honor, I don't object to quashing the warrant.
that will certainly help the driver's license situation. All right, yeah, quash that warrant though. Give Mr. Gardner a court date.
Yeah, could we go on record saying that? Give me the actual email address. Can the people here now? I don't understand why we can't just negotiate it in open court. Obviously, the city has not taken the time to look at what I'm telling you to be factual and correct. Everything I'm telling you right now is correct. Ticket was written in absentia, so it's impossible to prove it.
That discussion, you can have that discussion with the press.
But I can't. That's what I'm saying. I've already tried.
You know.
I mean, I can't.
Your microphone is muted now, Mr. Gardner. The court clerk is going to send you in the chat your court date, and I'm going to tell you orally now that it's on August 27th at 9:30, and we will see you here then. You can negotiate with the prosecutor at that hearing, but you can't do it on the record now. That's not appropriate. That'll conclude your hearing for today.
Thank you guys all for coming out. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.